Hey Collective and Soul Tribe, happy Wednesday. It is Wednesday, July the 15th. All right, guys, I hope you guys are doing well, okay, mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. I did not do a reading yesterday because I went swimming. All right, girls, guys, y'all, I went swimming, okay, and your girl had a blast, okay? I had swimming. I was in the water, enjoying the water, being in the pool, doing all that good stuff. And I got darker. Like, look, I don't know if you guys can see the clearly the light line. You know, you never realize how much you're not in the sun until you go into the sun and you're like, damn, I needed some sun. So yeah, there's a tan there, guys. Like I'm looking like two different tones right now. But yeah, just so you know, I went swimming yesterday, so I didn't post anything. I just split the deck and the High Priestess and Eight of Wands wanted to show up. So not sure what this is about taking action when it comes to your intuition, but that could be very significant during this time. But let's get started, guys. I hope you guys are doing well. It is Wednesday, Wicked Wednesday. Okay, guys. I will be just using the tarot deck for this, reading. So obviously take whatever resonates with you. I thought today would be right now the perfect time right now because it's kind of cloudy and gloomy. It's going to be hot today, obviously, but the clouds are taking over the sun, which I'm kind of glad because yesterday was so hot, and when I went swimming, it was amazing because the water was so cold. So yeah, be careful out there, you guys, if it is hot out there where you live, because that's significant. Okay, but the first card we have is the Emperor. So not sure who's taking action right now when it comes to, like I said, when it comes to movement, right? For some of you, this is about stability, structure, whatever it is that you're protecting at this time, authority energy. Maybe you guys have authority energy at this time, but you guys are focused and disciplined, okay, when it comes to your energy and being practical. So whatever it is that you guys are working on or working towards, obviously there's this energy of taking charge and establishing some type of order when it comes to you having power and authority in your life, okay? With the number 4, because 4 talks about stability and structure, emotions, okay, feminine energy, not only just feminine energy, but just women, okay, matters of the home. So there's something about you being very protective at this time of what you're trying to build or what you guys could be, trying to grow at this time when it comes to your path. So let's see what else shows up. We have the 9 of Cups, Jupiter and Pisces. Okay, some of you guys may resonate with this energy. So wishes coming true when it comes to being satisfactory. Okay, success is significant. Achievements. Receiving the recognition that you deserve in the 9th house. So this is about receiving some type of pleasure, but being grateful at this time, okay, when it comes to things that are happening for you, whether this is emotionally or material, okay, but you're feeling fulfilled at this time, whoever resonates with this. And then 4 of Wands again, okay, with you celebrating something. So this is about community, like I said, home, so domestic matters, okay. Some of you guys could have reunions. So even if it's not like parties only, like it could be parties and coming together, but there's something about reunions. Like, when you have like a high school reunion or you have like a college reunion. I don't know if colleges or universities do that, but I know high school reunions are significant. Like people do that all the time. So you guys could be in a situation where like reunions could be very significant. Okay, but there's this energy of like stability, financial stability, okay? This could be also security, okay, within yourself or within, matters of the home, like I said. Or, if this is home energy, because when I think about home energy, I also think about like how somebody would feel internally within their own mind, which is your home as well, the mind, right? And so for some of you, this is like talking about Venus and Aries. Now, you don't have to have Venus and Aries. You could. Okay, you could, because it's a collective reading, so you may not, you may, okay, but there's something about that where when it comes to love and taking action, it's like you're very direct and you're very, on point right now when it comes to like what you want, what you don't want. So I'm gonna see what else shows up. Okay, so Spirit, what other messages do you have for the collective at this time? What else can you tell them for July 15th, okay? So what else can the collective know about July 15th? What can you tell them during this time? Thank you, Spirit. We have the Tower with the number 16. So like I said, Mars energy is significant, taking action, okay, movement. But there's something about sudden change, okay, embracing change. There's also something about chaos, okay? So listen, you guys could be facing certain things in your life right now, but this is about you releasing and letting go of your fears, okay? And also things that no longer serve you, especially with the new moon that we just literally just had. The new moon could be significant too, because there's a lot going on with the new moon energy, right? So again, you guys could be going through a transformation. This could be also talking about certain things that you've dealt with in your past, so change. 1 and 6 equals, 7. So 7th house energy is significant as well for a lot of you that resonate with this. But you're embracing whatever chaos comes your way. So even if you are going through chaos, I'm not laughing at the chaos. I'm laughing at the fact that you have people out there that go through so much and they still put a smile on their face. Okay, they're still smiling, they're still thriving, they're still going through whatever they need to go through in order to get by. And you have some people that are not even going through the most and they're so miserable. Okay, so be careful about your energy. Be very protective of your energy too, about who you have around you, because that could be significant. But let's see what else shows up in the energy. So we have the Hierophant, okay, with the number 5. So speaking your truth when it comes to your creativity, expression, joy, okay. Obviously, when it comes to self-expression, especially, some of you guys could be speaking up on a lot of things, okay, being honest when it comes to how you feel about certain things and how, you want to show up, okay? But we have traditions. Maybe you guys are releasing certain traditions. Now, traditions doesn't have to be like marriage and all that stuff, okay? Like, not everybody wants to be married. And I'm so sick and tired of also people judging people who, no offense, some people just don't want to get married. Okay, does that make them a bad person? No. Some people just don't want to get married. Some people just don't care to be in that kind of position, you know what I mean, where it's like, you have to be married and you have to have kids and you have to have the home and you have to have the, like, some people just don't care. Okay, if people want to have kids outside of being married, then let them. Okay, some people are actually happier when they're not married. Okay, sometimes people can be married and be unhappy. So it's all a catch-22. It all depends on your preferences, what you like. I'm just tired of people being all up in other people's business, and those same people that are all up in other people's business, they're not married either, or they don't have anything to go for within themselves. So that is why I said be very careful about who and what and why you have certain people around you in your life, okay? But teaching is significant. Some of you guys could be teaching. Change could be significant too when it comes to your knowledge, your wisdom, and education. For some of you guys, conformity. Okay, so some of you guys are honoring your spiritual and traditional path, right? That could also be part of tradition too. Like, your spiritual path could be traditional, right? But there's something about like not conforming to what society and what other people want you to conform to, and that is a big deal. Okay, that's a big deal. I'm gonna see if I can get a couple more cards here and see what else shows up. But that's a big deal, guys, because everybody wants everybody to feel like, oh, I'm doing the same thing as Tom, Dick, and Harry. And it's like, who cares what Tom, Dick, and Harry does? If it's not for you, it's not for you. If it's for you, it's for you. But if it's not for you, then why would you care to, you know what I mean, do the same thing as other people? Like, you don't care. So, Spirit, what other messages do you have for the collective that I can tell them for July 15th? What else can you tell the collective for July 15th, please and thank you? Ooh, I almost lost the card there. I don't know where these little bugs are coming from, but honey, move from me. And it was trying to go in my water bottle too. Like, hello. Like, don't do that. Okay, 7 of Wands. Okay, so there's something about your energy. Like I said, if you were somebody who felt like giving up and like you lost hope for some reason, it's almost like, when you go to bed and you feel like, I'm so tired of life. Life is so draining. It's mentally frustrating. Like, you go through your emotions. Everybody has their good days and bad days, okay? Just allow yourself to get through it, right? But there's something about you defending something, standing up for yourself. And for some other people, it may show up like you're being defensive, but you're not being defensive. You're standing up for what you truly believe in, right? Again, Mars and Leo energy. So there's something about your perseverance and determination that is significant. And I wouldn't be surprised if I use another oracle deck. If determination, like for example, the Prism Oracle deck, I wouldn't be surprised if that message shows up eventually, okay? Because there's something about that too. It's like people may think that you're being defensive, but you're not defensive. You're just protecting what matters to you, especially with the 7th house here, okay? So Obviously take what resonates with that. If I'm not mistaken, seventh house also talks about close and personal relationships and things like that. So even when it comes to like marriage, right, like I said, someone might think you're being defensive because you don't care for marriage, or maybe divorce is significant. Like, when you're just trying to live your life and do what's best for you, your family, your kids, things within the immediate connection, that's significant. Spirit, give me one more card please for the collective. But even if that's not the case, it's just connections, like being around other people and connecting with other people and doing what makes you happy. Just because it didn't work for other people doesn't mean you have to do the same thing, or you don't have to. Everybody has their own prerogative, okay? I don't know if you guys know that song, It's My Prerogative. Everybody's talking all this stuff about me. Why don't they just let me live? That song, that's what I think of. Okay, yeah, Nine of Swords. Okay, so you guys are releasing all this anxiety, embracing peace. Like I'm saying, like, you guys are releasing what no longer serves you, because at the end of the day, it's almost like people don't seem to understand that when it comes to your energy, it's like you're recovering, you're learning to cope, you're learning to face life. Even when it comes to mental health issues, it's like you guys are releasing certain things. Like, other people may feel like you may not seem to understand yourself, but you understand yourself wholeheartedly. You understand yourself a lot, and that's significant. It's like, again, dealing with people, places, and things, okay? For some of you guys also, when it comes to the ninth house, Mars and Gemini, there's something about isolation. Some of you guys could be dealing with isolation. For some of you guys, I'm gonna get one more card. Like, maybe you guys were dealing with isolation and people made you feel like you don't have anybody in your corner, but you always have somebody in your corner. You always have spirit. So we have choices. Yeah, Seven of Cups again, creativity, vision. So Venus and Scorpio with the seventh house again. So you guys are focusing on clarity and discernment, okay, when it comes to wishful thinking and basically being decisive on your choices. So clarity is significant, okay? For some of you guys, when it comes to like daydreams and wishful thinking, seeing through the illusions, when it comes to like your purpose and things like that, that's significant. There's a lot going on in the energy where some of you guys, like I said, there's something about your purpose, or there's something about your path. Okay, so take whatever resonates with that. And then at the bottom of the deck we have the Wheel. Okay, so there's something about change, like I said, with the number 5. So angel number 10 is significant, and also 10th house. But there's something about opportunities and also change, okay, with Jupiter. Expansion, whether this is good, like I always say, whether this is good or bad change, there's just something about change, okay? Going through changes, seeing changes right now is very significant. Hold on, you guys, because this person's walking by my car. It's just because it's so early in the morning and people just like to walk close to my car, and I don't like it. I don't like it, because like, what if I wasn't in the car? Then what? So anyway, and you guys know I don't play about that. Like, I'll pause the video if I have to, but I don't like that. Okay, but we have change, okay, at this time. So I'm gonna end it here. Okay, guys, I'm gonna end it here. But please take whatever resonates with you at this time. And again, thank you guys for the love and the support as usual. And again, I hope you guys, were able to utilize whatever information on the blog for the new moon cycle that just happened recently. I hope you guys were able to utilize whatever information from that. But again, thank you guys for the love and the support. I appreciate you guys. And yeah, thank you for following, liking, sharing, commenting, whatever it is that you do. Okay, guys, I appreciate that. I love you guys, and I hope to see you guys in hopefully the next reading or next video, which should be just now, because I have to do another video anyway. So thank you guys. All right, I love you guys, and I'll see you next time. All right, guys, bye.